And this is just a little bit of a crystal ball type of thing. If you can give me your prediction as to when this will be over and when will your economy recover to pre-pandemic times. Claire, how about you? What is your future prediction?
I actually, my major is economy at university, but this is a very complicated question. One will, just to share a few thoughts, which may not be entirely right. Any country, including China, local economy goes with the world economy at great extent. Nowadays, we live in a high level of globalization. Our economy won't be back to the top of the game unless the world economy recovered fully. This is my humble opinion. However, we witnessed some breakthroughs here in China owing to the most severe lockdown in first quarter. Many people say it's not human, but it's working. And the domestic market demand spring back in the second quarter. China and many Asia countries got regional success. The whole market become more and more dynamic from the third quarter. So take our industry, for instance, shipping demands rocket, freaking high freight day by day, not week by week, day by day. Lack of equipment and vessel space shortfall. This is all the new normal in China. We take this phenomenon as a sign of the economy rebound. And I think the Q&A section is almost over. I would like to give some words to friends who are suffering the second outbreak. The situation is serious, but not so desperate. There is no need to be desperate. Enjoy the beauty of nature. The sunrise, seeing birds, be astonished and enjoy, smile. Hopefully one day we can be able to travel again. Then we can meet up, have a toast, and laugh about all those dark days we went through together. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Claire. Indeed. Raz, how about you? When do you think everything will go back to normal as before? I know it's very...
question, and no one has the right answer.
That's right.
Question, no one has the right answer. We all are waiting for the vaccine. All are, as I and rest of the world, we all are waiting for the vaccines. But I hope so. It will take, minimum a year, here I'm talking about, because Dubai is limited, scope and all. We are dependent on rest of the world, it's a transshipment hub. So we hope so. Next year, second half, could be the possibility that we reach somewhere closer.
Okay. Thank you. Sam? When is your best guess?
Normal? You mean the new normal or the old normal?
Well, yeah, that's more like the old normal. When will things recover back to pre-pandemic times?
Niels, that's the thing. I don't actually think we will ever get back to those times. And that's why I just mentioned that to start with. We all have to accept this has changed our lives, not just our lives, the next generation as well. We need to accept where we are. It will get better, but it's not going to be what we had before. We are going to have to make some sacrifices that we just took for granted previously. Now this is a different scenario. We've got a different challenge. Everyone has got different challenges. And like I mentioned before, no one could ever have predicted what we have gone through and what we will go through. So when we say get back to normal, the economy, the way I look at it is, and I can only speak on behalf of us in Australia and talking to my bank managers and so on, it's actually going to get worse before it gets better. Talking to the people that I guess Claire mentioned she went to university in economics. They're the people that you need to try and rely on and trust and see what they say. And the people that I'm talking to in that field in the banks, they're actually saying in Australia, we have not even seen the worst of it. The worst of it is not going to hit until probably September next year. The government is actually propping up, and not just in Australia, in a lot of countries, propping up our industries, our economy. Once they ease off, that's when the real, I guess, debacle for all our nations are going to happen. And then it'll take 2 or 3 years to sort of get to some sort of normality, the new norm. So to me, it's going to be a good 3-4 years before we can see getting back to stabilized, not even normal.
Thank you. Thanks for your input there, Sam. Yes, indeed. I mean, we have a lot of economic challenges ahead of us with all the government supports that have been happening in all the countries, as you're saying. There is a financial crisis probably looming, which we're not yet quite aware of, which could happen. We hope not, and we hope that we're going to get through this. I mean, we will get through this, of course, but just a matter of how long, when, and where, that's something that we don't know, of course. Daisy, what is your opinion here? If you could unmute yourself, please.
I think we have no option already. We should wait for the vaccine that could change a little bit our life. I think everybody is facing the challenge of it. Now I see the second waving seems come again. So it's a very difficult time for sure. And everybody firstly should take good care of ourselves. And the good thing I could see, it seems even some of the countries, our partners, they have maybe 50, even 70% people are working remotely, but the business still running, if talking about the business. But also, unfortunately, some of our friends even got positive. So I wish everybody, all of the friends, could take care of ourselves firstly and wait for the life get back to the normal. So this is what we are expecting. Hopefully the vaccine will be developed soon to save us.
Thank you, Daisy. How about Amin? Amin, last one.
So, yeah. Well, I agree with Sam. I don't think so. We are going back to the pre-pandemic. It has to be a new normal. It has to be like everything has to change. And it has changed a lot already. Like being in the virtual conference or within the network again. But when you talk about like the economics, interestingly, I'm in a country where Corona has been a miracle in disguise. We have already grown with our number of exports. Things have changed. It's more like everything which was slow is on a faster mode than pre-pandemic. But again, to get things stable, like to get the new normal, I guess we need at least 2 years.
Okay, yeah, I agree. A lot of challenges ahead of us, but I'm sure that we can go through these challenges all together. Most importantly is that we're all here and support one another.